Welcome to the Java tutorial. We are going to see the difference between static and non-static variables. So first you need to create a class. Let's create a class called students. So the first thing we do is create our variables. Int student ID string full name and static string module name. So we are going to see the difference between these two variables and these static variable. These two variables are non-static. They are also known as instance variables. However, this one is a static variable. So first we need to create our main class, which is public static void main string square bracket args. So what we need to do here is to call these two methods first. As you see, stud ID, if I try to type stud ID is equal to this, I get an error. It says cannot make static reference. So the point is, these are instance variables and you need to create an object to be able to access them. So to create an object, the general form is class name, then an object name of your choice is equal to new class name open close bracket and semicolon. So our class name is students, an object name of your choice, let's say student1 is equal to new students semicolon. Now if I type student 1 dot, I get a list of these two instance variables, full name and stud ID. So I type stud ID is equal to some numbers and again student 1 dot stud ID, student 1 dot full name is equal to John Smith. So the point is that these two are non-static variables, so I had to create an object named student1 to be able to access these two. So again, let's try to write stud ID directly. stud id is equal to some numbers, and I get an error here. This means that if the variable is non-static, you have to create an object. This one is student1, so you type object name student1 dot and the variable name. However, this variable is a static one, module name. So if I type module name directly is equal to object oriented software development, and always end your statements with a semicolon. So as you see, I don't get any errors. This is because this variable is static. If I remove the static sign here, I get an error because it is now an instance variable. So let's put the static sign here, and now you can use it directly. So now let us print our output. To print our output, you have to use this syntax: system.out.println, and whatever you want to print here, say student1.studID, and end with semicolon. Again, system dot out dot println student1 dot full name. You may find it time consuming to type system.out.println. If you're using Eclipse, the simple way to do this is to type CISO all in small letter, and you type control space, and it's written on its own. Now, since module name is a static variable, you don't need to create an object to call the variable like here. So you type simply module name directly. Now you right click and click run as Java application, and here your output is displayed here: the student ID, the full name, and the module name. The same rule applies for methods that are non-static and static. Thank you for your attention.